Hey Astro Kids, and welcome back. This is your Daily Tarotscope for February 11th, 2020. So here we have the Tower in reverse, and it is starting to feel as though we are coming out of this chaotic, confusing time of things going awry, of things being unexpected, unplanned, things not making sense. All of these things in our lives falling apart. We're starting to come out of this a little bit. This Leo full moon that we're coming off of, starting to give us that hope and that inspiration to move forward out of this. And of course, we are now in this Virgo moon where we are wanting to analyze, we're wanting to figure out what is going on here. And remember that Mercury is in Pisces getting ready to retrograde. So it really is a time of going within, going on this journey within. And we see this here with this Eight of Cups in reverse, that it is this quest to go within. It is this quest to seek the answers that we're looking for within ourselves and not to focus on these outside details and information around us. And so this moon dealing with some great opposition here over to this Mercury and Pisces, which is feeling very uncomfortable here. Mercury would rather be in Virgo, right? This is a mutual reception. The moon would rather be in Pisces and Mercury would rather be in Virgo. And so very confusing in terms of wanting to seek out details and information and logical understanding as we're sort of in this dream space right now, things feeling very void, very empty. And it is a time to follow our dreams. It is a time to follow that inspiration and to believe in ourselves as we are still in this time of this Capricorn stellium that is about creating this long-term success through hard work, through structure. But in order to do this, we need to believe in ourselves. Mars is here in Sagittarius, and it is conjunct the galactic center now, where Mars is focused on this mission, this purpose in our lives. What is the divine purpose for us in this lifetime? And so it is a time to be optimistic. It is a time to believe in yourself and to push forward. Sagittarius and Pisces, these strong energies of believing and holding this optimism for this dream, for this quest to go beyond and create something big in your life. So this is a huge story right now. And I wanted to bring up this chart to show you this Chiron conjunct Venus in Aries. This very weird energy going on here with Chiron and Venus meeting up in Aries. And of course, Venus is uncomfortable here in Aries. Here, Venus is having to take the initiative, having to go for what we desire, what we want. Venus would rather be hanging out in Libra, where it can negotiate, where it can be fair. But here it is time to take the initiative to go for what you want. And of course, these wounds coming up in relationships. And remember that with Chiron and Aries here, we are dealing with these wounds of self. And so what are these issues of value and of relationships, of what we truly want and desire in our lives? This is a big story here, and we are being called to make a decision as judgment is here. So what is the final choice? What is the final decision to make here in our lives about what it is that we value, what it is that we desire, what it is that elevates us in our lives and takes us higher into this purpose, this passion? And so where are you finding this value? Remember that Uranus is here in Taurus in this fallen position where We want to elevate our lives. We want to go higher, but it isn't through this spiritual, faraway mission outside of ourselves. It is through finding that true worth and that true value within ourselves. So there's a big story here about believing in yourself, holding that confidence and holding that true value and worth, and knowing what it is that you want. As we are coming into this Pisces season shortly. So a lot here about believing, a lot here about dreaming and seeing the vision of what it is that you want to bring into your life. And what are the action steps to get you there? And of course, as we're coming closer to this Mercury retrograde, there is a question here of, and we're going to see this especially with the new moon in Pisces, which is going to be conjunct Mercury retrograde. So there is a big story about what is it that we believe in? What is it that we want to accomplish? And we have to dig deep inside of ourselves and really take a look at what it is that we believe in and what it is that we want to create in our lives. This is not a snap decision here. Remember, coming off of this full moon in Leo, that did come with this emotional response, these highly charged emotions. And so there is a big story here about not jumping into things based off of impulse and emotion, but actually taking the time to go within and take a closer look at what it is that we want to accomplish, what it is that we want to bring into our lives. So, very weird time that we're in right now, very difficult. Of course, this Leo full moon, a reminder to feel inspired, to do what brings you this happiness and joy within you in order to move forward. But this is a time of pushing through the challenges and the difficulties and creating this fulfillment within yourself, even though these times feel empty and many of us feeling lost and confused, that there is something big here about actually going within yourself. And as we're moving into this Valentine's Day, it is ironic how a lot of this relationship energy is oriented towards going within yourself. Of course, Juno is retrograde in Libra, hanging out here. This asteroid that deals with marriage and commitment is retrograde in Libra. And so there's a lot here about finding this self-worth within yourself and dealing with your insecurities, dealing with your imperfections, doing that internal work on yourself before focusing on anything that is external. So that is your Daily Tarotscope for February 11th, 2020. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, feel free to leave a thumbs up as well as a comment. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any new content. And I will see you all in the next video.